Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and today we're going to be unboxing DuraTherm Door Liners from Legend Fleet Solutions for the Ford Transit Connect long wheelbase. Let's get into it. All right, so we have here the door liners for the Ford Transit Connect behind me, the long wheelbase. These are the liners just for the doors, rear doors, side doors. You buy the wall liners, the ceiling liners, the doors all separately. And as you can see, this box is massive. And so that's the one thing about ordering liners in general, is that they are huge. And so they have to ship via LTL freight on a pallet. UPS cannot deliver these to your house usually. And so they're just in a giant box here. One little programming note for you here is I had Legend send me some extra liners so I could show you the difference between a couple of door options on the Transit Connect. So let me sort this out for you real quick. We've got our side doors, so a couple of door options on the Ford Transit Connect. Dual sliding doors with rear barn doors is the most common Connect variation, at least in the US. And so when you order the door liners for dual sliding, you're gonna get door liners for both sliding doors, as well as the rear barn doors. So what we have here is we've got uppers and lowers for both sliding doors. Our van has 2 sliding doors on it. Next, we have the rear doors. And I think these actually sit like this on the van, these main upper panels. The thing about the Transit Connect is sometimes you got glass in the back, sometimes you don't. And so these cover where that glass is. We've got separate little panels here. You know, I don't remember the exact configuration of how these go. Watch our install video for more information on that, but these are the rear door liners right here. Cover up the window area as well as some lower parts of the door as well. This little guy here is if you've got the rear liftgate option, like our van. And if you know anything about the rear liftgate, it can have glass in the back and it cannot. And what this covers is essentially where the rear glass would be, because on the lower part of the door, there's actually plastic paneling already included from the factory. And so their liner does not cover that area. It's just for the upper part of that door. So if you have the rear door, liftgate door that opens up in the back, you're gonna get this for the rear door. If you've got the standard rear barn door for the Ford Transit Connect, you're going to get these for the rear door. And if you have a single sliding door, you're going to get one set of upper and lower panel here for either just the passenger side or the passenger and the driver's side. So quite a few panels here to keep track of. Now the thing about DuraTherm is it has this layer of insulation on the back. So you can see right here, reflective foil directly up against the sheet metal in the van. Then a layer below that, we have a layer of insulation. And then we finally have our plastic protective material. And if you're familiar with Legend, they have an Econolite liner and they have a DuraTherm liner. The main difference between those two things, DuraTherm has the insulation, Econolite does not. Also, the textured gray color that we got here, if you order it in gray, comes in this textured finish, which gives it even more protection against elements that are, going to be slamming into this, damage and things like that. As well, it just gives that rugged look in the van. Nice little look there. Included with your door liners is all the installation materials needed to install it. And you can see in this bag, we've got push-in rivets. I like to call them little Christmas trees. And we've got self-threading screws with little caps that'll cover up those screw heads and make it nice finished look in your van. And if you look at these liners, you'll see everything is pre-drilled from the factory. And we have these larger holes and we have these smaller holes. These larger holes are going to take the push-in rivets, push-in clips that are gonna go into holes that are already in the van. So these line up with holes that are in the side of the door. So they're just gonna push right in there, connect, you're gonna be good to go. when you've got these smaller holes, these are gonna go into sheet metal, and you're gonna use a self-threading screw to attach the liner that way. Sometimes you've got a mixture of both on the liner. So on the side doors, it looks like our uppers. This is our upper liner for the side door is going to go in with our self-threading screws. We got the smaller holes up top. Then on the lower portion, we've got push-in rivets, clips there. So nice on the bottom. To get those installed, again, you can watch our install video for more on that, but essentially you're pushing that in and taking like a rubber mallet to knock those guys in. This is a great product. Legend is kind of known as they're the premier brand of liners on the market. And they're the brand name out there. So these are gonna be the top of the line liners for your cargo van. Again, you buy the doors and the walls and the ceilings separately. We get a lot of confusion over what you get in the kit. You buy the doors and the walls and the ceilings separately, and you wanna make sure that you answer all those questions correctly, because wheelbase size does matter. In the Ford Transit Connect, if you get the long wheelbase or the short wheelbase, the door and the wall liners are different. For some vans, the wheelbase length doesn't really matter for the door liners, just the roof height does. But on the Transit Connect, it affects both the wall, the ceiling, and the door liners, so make sure you're choosing that right wheelbase there when you are checking out. So if you're looking for this product, the DuraTherm product for the Ford Transit Connect, or any other equipment to upfit your van so that it is work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.